quid's worth of scratch cards.
Oh, wow.
And 90 quid's worth, and this was 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
And I used to buy them quite a lot, mate. And so this one's called Winnings, so this is what you'll get. Lucky fucking me, I've won enough for another dash on the scratch that might lend me a fiver. 2 quid up from what I've spent, desperate for the big fortune that never ascends. I want the last pickings where the big winners lie, scrape off my retirement before poverty strikes me down. £1.50 and I'm back where I started, wondering if I should buy another just to ease this downheartedness. Itching for a lifetime, overcome with panic attacks, wishing the next ticket will be the one before my possessions are scrapped. Lucky fucking me, one more turn and I'm broke. Trapped in the limbo of empty pockets, waiting for the punchline of the joke. Moments gambled on double-sided paper, money that I owe can be saved for later. Lucky fucking me, I get another try to spend my wage on opportunities that have passed me by. Lucky fucking me, I'm hooked to the strain of the good old greed that assures me brain that I'll own the badlands from the flick of the copper. But these ringings never seem to offer that great escape, that golden pass promised to me from the distant possibility from here to nowhere. These frightful winnings always leave me bare. Thank you. Due to the wonders of technology nowadays, nobody knows anything. Not a fucking thing. You ask them a question and they just stare blankly at you. So this one's called Look It Up. I stare at my feet and wonder which sock goes on which foot. Do I put milk in or before or after I pour boiling water in the cup? Fuck's sake. I've searched my mind, fumbling through every file in my cellularised database in answers to the questions that I'll be all but used up. I used to be an encyclopedia, now easily confused is my repartee. I'm progressively growing senile, soon I won't be able to tell the time of day. In the age of dementia where Alzheimer's is the only train of thought, it's easy to forget to remember, just a click away and I can look it up. My mind goes blank and soon enough I'm counting on my fingers on an equation that wouldn't baffle a reputable dunce. I scratch my head and begin to worry when I step back and realise that I used to know things once. Does my mother even have a maiden name? Soon enough I won't be able to turn a light switch on. Trivial events will not be recalled, for everything has to be unlearned. Education is a source of power, but only through easy Wi-Fi access. History has been constantly rewritten, so just nod to what the fucking page says. I guess it's just a familiar hazard, garbage in, garbage out. I'm addicted to the technological fandom, illuminated by the colourful app. Disposable epiphanies, soon enough the railway molecules will stop. Knowledge is just a cliche, because I can easily look shit up. Thank you. Have you noticed in like action movies, the villain always spills his beans before he fucking gets to kill the hero? This is called No Sequel for You. If you'd only pulled the trigger, you'd be sitting on a beach earning 20% rather than having your face shot off or being thrown off a building. If you hadn't spilt the beans concerning your master plan, your sentence might have been reduced or you might have appeared again. But you said too much, now you'll only be remembered in hindsight. Your image is reserved for the flashback, for the audience to be reminded of your daring escapade, but your tongue was too loose. Wait with the others in the rogues gallery, because there's no sequel for you. That dastardly deed of yours would have been better handled with mystique, but a toe tag is waiting for you after your little speech. The bad guys can win, but only on a few occasions. Shoot first and write it down in your diary rather than taking the time to ask questions. If you gauge your response on the hero having something up his sleeve, then you'd be in a tropical paradise rather than being buried under 6 feet. I was on your side. I hated Bambi's mother from the get-go, but the bullet had your name on it. No sequel for you.
Hey. Do it. How many you got?
2 minutes.
Do them. Do them.
Oh! They're all shit though.
Come on, my battery's running out.
Was that written that Scooby-Doo? Because I've never seen it.
Well, I'll do the wanking one.
You never alone with an hand?
Yeah, you're right.
It's quality, isn't it?
Pushing this one about. It's for all the romantics, you're never alone with a hand. When you're in the mood, but she's not broody, don't get upset, have a 5-finger party. When you're overcome with passion, but she's on the rag, and she's not wooed by your proposition that you'll go around the back, just cradle your balls and work the shaft, because you're never alone with a hand. When you're on a dry spell and not had any for months, an horizontal romance won't ease those headaches of hers. Lower your blood pressure twice a day, keep your hand in a bag of rice. Get your kicks your own way to ease those lonely nights. Go on a crusade of self-harm, because you're never alone with a hand. Be a renowned lover of your own practice. Face off the one-armed man with a wrist of elastic. Don't sit there broken-hearted when she spurns your advances. Just check the door before you molest yourself to avoid any embarrassment. Become inseparable with your palm, because you're never alone with a hand. Any woman could be yours, any dog would fetch. But when you're on your top, grabbing the devil by the horns works out best. Nobody knows better, nobody touches you like yourself. Train that iron grip of yours for the betterment of your health. Spend some time with your favourite gland, because you're never alone with a hand.
Yeah, do it.
Right, this is another one. This is...
Never tried that one.
I mean, I suggested that. So I like you masturbate after them. Yeah. Right, this is the day I took off work. I was out hunting wolverines. I travelled in a yellow submarine. I was in Narnia attending a party. Ferris Bueller's got nothing on me the day I took off work. I won the lottery several times in a row, bought a motorboat and a stately home. I invested in Marmite and Toblerone for some reason. Placed a bet and then lost it all the day I took off work. I saved the world from an alien invasion, then discovered the key to matching socks. I managed to cure all of my trepidations, and then I found Madeleine McCann in a jack-in-the-box the day I took off work. Racing through minefields, navigating through asteroids, I administered a marriage between a cowboy and his horse, who are now on their honeymoon. They sent me a postcard. The day I took off work was one continuous Mardi Gras. I built a time machine out of a fridge. I helped Led Zeppelin write a comeback hit. I aided Force 10 in blowing up that damn bridge and managed to make Lego and Mega Box pieces fit the day I took off work. I tripped the light fantastic and burnt the candle at both ends, partying from dusk till dawn until the glow sent me round the bend the day I took off work. I awoke in an alternative universe where Cobain and Ian Curtis never hailed that hearse, where a red light means go and a green light means reverse. Tell me, sir, does this sound too absurd when I tell you what I did on my day off? With a twist and a shout, I restored Atlantis. I got the Ark of the Covenant back from the Nazis. I flew around the sun and mastered running in slow motion. The day I took off work was filled with commotion. Life is a dream, and that says it all. The day I took off work was a splendiferous, manic, unbelievable fucking ball. Thank you.